Hey kids, it's day number 17, so it's time to open up your number 17 package. And you got markers, or some of you got these really cool fluorescent pencils. So what we're going to do today is use your markers or pencils or crayons or paints, whatever you want to do, and a pencil to make your 3 kings. So it's a good idea to start with a pencil to draw, but like I've done before, I'm going to use a marker only because it's easier for you to see what I'm doing when I draw with a marker. So same style like Mary and Joseph and the shepherds, we're going to make 3 big, tall rainbows. 1, and they don't have to all be the same. It's even more fun if they're different. Like this one's really fat. And I don't have very much room left over here, so he's going to have to be really, really skinny. Okay, so there's my 3 wise men, or 3 kings. They also wore headdress, just like the others, but you notice that on this one I left a gap because he's a king. So maybe because he was the king, he had like a special jewel or something right there on his headdress. So that's why I left that one there. This guy's headdress, I'm going to make it real skinny and then give him a crown on top because he's a king and kings have crowns. And then this one here, I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see better. I'm going to give him a regular headband and then also give him a crown on the top like that. So there. I have one with the crown on top, one with the crown on his headdress, and one with a special jewel on his headdress. Now I'm going to make their faces. And remember, the faces, these are all men, and I'm going to give them all beards. So I'm going to give them a long face so it can include their beard. So here's this guy. He has this long face. And I give him his eyes. And right under his eyes and nose, look, there's his nose, I give him a mustache. And there's his mouth. So there's his face. And then this guy, he's kind of chubby, so I'm going to give him a big face like that. He doesn't have such a very long beard. His beard's a little short, but I'm going to still give him a mustache. And there's his mouth. Oh, here's his nose. And then this guy, I think he should have a really, really long beard. Look how big his face is. So I put his eyes up here, and his nose, and his mustache. There, and he has his long beard. Alright, so they have their faces in beards and crowns. So now I'm going to give them their arms, and remember that the wise men brought gifts for Jesus. Do you remember what gifts they brought? The first one brought gold, and I don't really know how he brought his gold, so I'm just gonna make it like a circle. I don't know what he did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's holding on to some gold, and you just paint it yellow, and we'll pretend that we know how it looked. Okay, and the second one was frankincense, and frankincense was an incense, and it smells kind of good. I think for him, I'm going to put it in a box because, again, I really don't know how he brought it. So I'm just going to put it in a box. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's holding a box. And then the same for this guy. What he brought was myrrh, which is also a kind of incense, something that smells good. So sorry, I'm going to put it also in a box and give him some fingers, so he's holding it. Okay, so there are my wise men that I drew. Now you can get out your markers or pencils or crayons or whatever you want and color him. So do you know that some colors for kings were purple and red and, I'm sorry, blue. I was thinking about red and red. These are colors for kings. I don't really know why they're special for kings, but a lot of kings would wear these colors. So those are the colors I'm going to use for their clothes. And then I'm also going to use yellow for gold. And then I'm going to use brown for their beards. And I'm going to use, what else? I'm going to put brown on their boxes too. Or maybe I'll make their boxes gray. Yeah. So I'm going to color these guys, and I want you to color yours. And then after you're done coloring, you can show us what you did. Another thing you can do is just like you did, or just like you saw what I did with the shepherds, you can use your glitter glue to make some pretty glittery details, for example, on their crowns or on their gifts. Some, because kings had lots of things that's sparkly, so you can add some glitter glue to your kings to make them more sparkly. All right, thank you for watching today, and I hope that you're going to post these on the family chat so we can all see your kings. And I'll see you tomorrow for number 18. Bye-bye.